what's up, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing 5 things that God has been convicting me of. I feel as though some of you might relate to my convictions, but obviously we all have different ones, so yeah, let's get into this. Number 1, being lazy. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, because I'm like, girl, like, yeah, you're walking out, but like, you're not doing anything with your life. Like, I could be watching good videos or whatever, but instead I'm just mindlessly scrolling. Yeah. So that has been a big conviction of mine. But I have been like, I don't know. I was like debating if that was like a big old conviction in my life. But then the past like 3 days, it's kind of been like on my mind a lot. And I'm like, God, like, are you trying to tell me something here? Because I don't know. But yeah, so 1 was being on my phone a lot. And so yesterday I went on this like very long canoe trip. It was like 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. And I was not craving on my phone. I didn't want to go on my phone at all other than taking pictures because it was so pretty outside. And I was just like, wow, like I don't even want to be on my phone right now. And I don't know if that's because I had something to do with like everybody that I loved so much, or if it was more just like I was just in God's like creation and it was so beautiful to be outside and not hear my phone like buzzing 24/7. So that kind of like opened my eyes a little bit to be like, wow, like I have to do something like this more often, or like go on a walk every day or something without my phone. Like, because I didn't have my phone on me all day, I did not want it and I didn't reach for it and I didn't think about it for a long time. And the only thing that I was thinking about was the time, because my watch is broken, so I look at my phone a lot for the time. So that was like the one thing that I was thinking about. But other than that, like, my phone was not in my head. I'm telling you guys, go out one day, don't bring your phone, or if you do, hide it in your bag, or like wherever you won't think of it. Like, I knew where my phone was, but I also wasn't trying to reach for it. So I'm challenging you guys for this conviction. If you are doing the same thing as me, go out for like a whole day, or maybe even not a full day, maybe like 5 hours, so a long time, without your phone. Or if you have to take your phone, take it with you, but try and to not go on it. And if you think about going on it, then do something else, or go on a walk, or listen to music, as long as you're not on your phone or on social media the whole day. Trust me, you guys, go somewhere, like go on a walk in a pretty like park or something, or go in the woods and walk, or anything really, or go canoeing or swimming, go to the beach, anything where you are not going on your phone, so you have to focus on something else, and just see how much you have like so much peace and so much joy in the Lord. Like, because that's how I felt yesterday. I was just like, wow, like this is so good to not be on my phone. It's so refreshing to not be on your phone. So I highly, highly recommend going out someday this week and just not going on your phone, because it was amazing. And I have a few pictures, but I honestly was not like, oh, I should take a photo of this right now. Instead, I was kind of just like breathing it all in because it was so amazing. And it just made me appreciate like what God made so much more, rather than taking photos of everything and not taking it in because I'm just wanting a photo so I can look back on it, instead of just going like, wow, God, you are so amazing with everything that you have created. It doesn't even feel like I'm like in a real world right now. Like, it feels like I'm in heaven. Like, it was insane. So I highly recommend that. But yeah. Number 2, you guys, I have to be honest with you guys, it has been, having a lot of patience has been like hard right now, and I really don't know why, but that has been kind of convicting me. Like, God's like, you need to like slow your roll here. Like, you can't be getting mad at everything. And I don't even know why I've been getting mad so like recently, but I just have, and I'm like, God, like what the heck? And he's like, yeah, you need to chill out. Like, take a deep breath before you say something that you're gonna regret. And I'm like, okay. So if you guys are dealing with that too, I highly recommend taking a deep breath, praying to God. Being honest with him is kind of the biggest thing you can do, because as long as you're being honest with God, he's gonna help you. Because if you're lying to God, why? Like, why? He's God. He doesn't judge you. Okay? So, yeah, I highly recommend being honest with God, praying to God, and just honestly, just trying to breathe before you speak. I know everybody says like think before you speak and all that, but I do, and I still end up saying something wrong. So I would say just breathe and ask God to help you in your head, and then speak if you're getting frustrated, and ask him for just some peace that you won't say the wrong thing. And that has been working for me too. So if you guys feel the same way, let me know. But yeah, just be honest with God, ask him for peace, pray, and try to kind of hold your tongue, because there's so much power in the tongue that can like rewire your brain to make you want to say those things all the time, when that's not how God made us at all, because we're supposed to love our neighbors as ourselves. So I highly recommend trying to just hold your tongue and pray to God, because it is very hard to control that, especially if you are getting upset with them, because you can get angry with people, but it is what you say that's like the sin, you know? Because obviously we're not perfect, we're gonna get mad, but it's just what you say, because you can hold back on what you say, or you can say it in a nicer way, but we choose not to. We choose to be rude to them back because they hurt you or they made you mad or like whatever. So that has been like a big conviction on my heart, and just a big like eye-opening thing. So I highly recommend that for you guys too. Okay guys, number 3. I have to say, number 3 is like reading my Bible. And you're probably like, what the heck? What do you mean reading your Bible is a conviction? Like, I've been kind of like not reading it, but reading it, if that makes sense. Like, I'm reading it, but I'm not registering it in my head to the point where I'm like, I need to like reread this. I feel very guilty right now. So I've been trying to like read my devotional and get all of my like Christian books in with all of that, and just things to kind of help me, and then reading and watching stuff to help me like understand the world better, because it's really hard sometimes, especially if you have somebody like talking to you, or if you're not in a private spot, because I actually do Bible like around my family, so it is harder to pay attention, which sometimes I feel like that is the main problem. But I've been kind of convicted about that lately. So if you guys are feeling the same way, I would just highly recommend going into your room or going into a secret spot where just nobody's gonna bother you, and just read and take your time. And just, first of all, yeah, take your time. And second, have like a devotional there, or have like a YouTube video that's gonna break down that like chapter or 2 or whatever you're reading, just to help you like understand it, so you're not feeling convicted like me, where you feel like you're not reading anything but you still are reading, because that's how it's been for like a week for me. But I'm slowly coming out of that, you know? I'm kind of fixing it-ish. But those are the things that's helped me, is just like going privately somewhere, or watching some Christian like YouTube videos or something like that, where you can just like breathe, and like sometimes God will speak to you through those videos, which is why I want to be watching more of that lately, and just changing my mind, changing my dynamic and all of that, rather than just being on my phone mindlessly scrolling, right? So I highly recommend going to your like secret place, or going to like your prayer room if you have any of that, or just going to your room and like lock the door and just pray to God, be honest with God, and read his word, and he will show you. Because if you are just reading it just to be done because everybody's distracting you, you're not actually reading the word, and that was how it was for me. So I highly recommend just going to a secret place. Number 4, you guys, is cleaning. And you're probably thinking like, what do you mean cleaning? God doesn't care, like what? But again, this is with the being lazy thing, is I have been kind of like not cleaning a lot, And I do like clean the bathrooms, I clean my room and all of that, but it's just like going the extra mile. Like, you're putting the dishes in the dishwasher, might as well wash and put away the rest of the stuff that doesn't go in there. You're doing laundry and it's clean and on your bed, just put it away. You know, or you sweep, you might as well mop. Just all of those kind of things. And I have been not doing them and all of that. And it's kind of like, I have had a huge conviction about that actually. Well, I either am in not the mood to clean, or I am such in the mood to clean, but then I don't, and I'm like, why am I not cleaning? Why am I not going the extra step? Because I know it's going to be easier for somebody else. I know, like, if somebody else wants to make food, I should put the dishes away so it's easier for them too. You know, like, thinking of others while you're cleaning and just going the extra step so it's easier for other people, because that was a big conviction for me. And again, if it is for you, I'd highly recommend just trying to go the extra mile, go the extra step, and do more. Or like, if your parents are telling you, go do this, maybe do that, and then go do something else too, because that really does help them. And even if you like don't live with your parents or anything, or you have a roommate, or like whatever, however your living room is or something, or your living place, just try and help out the other person. Or if you live alone, just help out yourself, because you know, like, if you leave the laundry on your bed that night, you're gonna regret not putting it away, right? Or the dishes, when you go to make yourself food, you're gonna regret not having it already in the cabinet or wherever you place the dishes. So go the extra step, go do that, and don't be lazy. Number 5, guys, is being honest with God. Okay? I have been very guilty of this lately. I don't know why I wasn't like being honest with God before. But now that I am, I feel so much better. And that's obviously such a true thing, is that if you're honest with God, you're going to feel better. But for me, I was just like not honest. I was just like, God, like, I've been like okay, but like, can you help me with this one thing? Instead of going, God, I'm like really struggling with this, can you please help me? Like, be so serious with God, be honest with God, because genuinely, he's not gonna judge you. He's literally your father. He's Jesus. Like, he won't judge you at all. And that was just my biggest conviction. I'm not gonna lie. That and the phone have been like my 2 biggest things. Is being honest with God in prayer will help you so much, and will just take that burden off of your back, because it is so hard to be honest, but then also find somebody, like, other than being alone and talking to God, which is great, but find somebody else that you can be honest with and know that they won't judge you. And like, you might be going, but Susanna, I don't have that. Then try your best to find somebody that you can like build a relationship with. Try and find somebody that you might be like, well, God might have put them in my life, and they do seem like that kind of person that would pray for me. Then ask them to pray for you and be like, hey, I'm gonna be honest, I've been struggling with whatever. Or hey, I'm gonna be honest, I really need prayer for this, or I need prayer for that. If you can, pray for me for that, or something where you can just honestly trust that person and build a godly relationship with them. Because yeah, like, it is so hard to be honest with people and be like scared that they're gonna judge you, but then also just going, okay, Lord, like, I understand if you put this person in my life, I'm gonna be honest with them, and we'll both be praying about each other to you and being honest and all of that. So I highly recommend that. But yeah. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to comment, like, or subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. I love you guys so much, and go watch my other video. Bye!